Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Monarchy of Musselland, and it's their son of a batch dark Gose. Beer brewed with applewood. I like a dark Gose, very good. Had one at the Sharps Brewery in Rock, Cornwall. This one is from Germany. It's a craft beer brewed in Germany. But look at that. Love the artwork here. There's a lot of detail that's gone into this label. It's quite funky. Plain gold cap on this one. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa! Banging beer then. Explosive opening on this one. Look at that carbonation raging away. Head is dissipating very quickly. It's going from a 3 finger down to a 2 finger and quickly down to a 1 finger head. Wouldn't be surprised if this head dissipated all the way down to nothing by the time I finish my sentence. There you go, it's just calming down. So it's a golden beer. I was expecting a dark Gose. I was expecting perhaps there's some yeast in there we can kind of try and shake up. But I was expecting it to be quite a bit darker than this. I thought it was going to look like a stout. Okay, if that's a dark Gose, that's a dark Gose. Alcohol by volume is 5.2% ABV. Beer in a glass is a little bit of yeast suspension there on the bottom there. Quite a bit of yeast floating around to 1 finger. White head. I'd say it is a cloudy golden ale really. It was clear, but I got that yeast in. I thought it might have slightly changed the colour of the beer. It has, in fairness. It's made it a little bit darker. Let's get my nose into this one. Really interesting one. You really do get the applewood. It smells like, a Gose or a lambic. It's got that really fruity kind of saison nose to it as well. So it's fruity, it's malty, and it smells hoppy. I'm going to dive in. Cheers. Wow. Stone the crows. That is just pleasant. Really pleasant beer. It's not as ramped up as a saison. It's not as kind of as a saison. Really kind of full on and sharp. It's a level down. It's the best way to describe this is you've got a big American style IPA that's big on the flavours, and then you've got the version before that which is a pale ale. It's not so kind of ramped up and huge. Same going with this style. It reminds me of a saison, but it's not got that huge punch about it. It's salty. It's got to be salty for it to be a Gose, and it certainly is. It's been brewed with black lava salt, water, malted barley malt, wheat malt, hops, coriander, no artificial shit, black lava salt, apple wood and yeast. Yep, that apple wood, it gives you a lovely fruity appley aspect to the beer, but that saltiness as well, it's throwing you all over the place. It's taking you in one direction, the saltiness, then the fruit's taking you in another direction. It's a good beer. very drinkable. It would be a beer to revitalise you. 5.2%, you could tuck a couple away. So you've had a long day, you feel kind of a bit drained, tired, you need something to kind of pick you up a little bit. This beer would certainly look to do that. I really think so. It's very carbonated in the glass. You can hear it making all them different kind of carbonated fizzing noises, and it's quite carbonated. It is fizzing away, but it's not so huge in the mouth, which is quite impressive. Fizzes on the tongue a little bit, pushes the beer on the inside of your mouth, releases all them lovely flavours. You do get the coriander also, hint of spice in there. It's malty, and you got them hops. So, son of a batch, that goes by Monarchy of Musselland in Germany. How do I rate it? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 beer. It's just pleasant and calming, and the apple wood really does give it a lovely kind of finish. It's a really good beer. I highly recommend it. I like that kind of saltiness in there. I also like the malt, the hops, the coriander, the little bit of spice. It's well worth it. 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching Real Ale Craft Beer. Be sure to check out this beer. And cheers.